Hello and welcome to a Let's Play video. I am the Gaming Spectre and I am playing a game called Warframe. Now, Warframe is kinda like similar to Destiny, except it can be accessed through the PlayStation 4's PlayStation Store and it is completely free. Very interesting. Actually, a very interesting fact. It actually is completely free. You can just go into the PlayStation Store and download it completely free. However, as it is free, it still has a lot into it and a lot of things that you can do and a lot of things that, things for players to do. So, as you can see, I'm in my ship right now. I'm in my pod, or the main menu, I guess, the hub world. So here is where you access the worlds and do missions. But before I get to that, I'm gonna dedicate this particular video just to introduce this game. I might make a few videos out of it to show it, because it seems to have a lot of potential, though its potential is split between the game developers trying to provide something free and unique, and them just trying to get, trying to make money. Because yeah, to make any progress in this game very quickly, you need a lot of cash, because everything is basically, the game is entirely split between farming, and it is also split between, going within missions and basically farming. It takes a lot of farming and a lot of time to make something. So, to get to that with more detail, I'm gonna spend this episode, like I said, introducing this this game and what it has to offer. So here we have is the pod where you begin your your adventure, so to speak. You have your navigation system, which takes you to each planet where you can actually explore and do missions. You have here you have, I believe, the we have latest news, and I think it's PvP. This is where you can actually, I think, access PvP. That I have no idea what it is. Actually, I'm relatively new to this game. I've been playing it for a bit, trying to figure things out. In fact, I've actually spent a good time in the chat box and with other people for them basically trying to explain to me what exactly I'm supposed to be doing, how to do things, and how to get the basics done. So there you can actually see what you've collected, what you have fought, and what you possess, and basically what the game has to offer as well. Here is the market where you can buy things either with real money or with the credits, which is the game's resource. It's the game's it's the game's resource basically. So down here we have the rest of the ship, which is, well, the rest of your pod. Here we have the mods, where you can modify your character to give him more upgrades and make him stronger. Here we have the foundry, where you can forge items with all the items you have farmed from each mission that you go. Every mission that you go to gives you like a certain resources basically, which you can use. You can combine them in multiple ways to create a variety of items here in the foundry, though it takes a lot of time to create anything. How much time? A lot of time. For example, let's just see this sword here that you can actually build. So it requires a certain amount of resources, and it requires credits, of course, and it requires a certain amount of time. As you can see on the side of the credits, you can see like where the 15,000 that it says underneath the blade is actually the credits, the amount of resources you require to be able to purchase it, so you can start crafting. And the time it says on the side is the amount of time it requires before it's actually made, and that is actual real live hours. So you need to wait at least 12 hours for this blade to start before it's actually done. And that is just an insane amount of time. Now this here, 1 minute. Now that is a bit more better, I think. Oh, actually it's restores ammo to all team members in greater quantities. Actually, that actually is very, very useful. Still, anyways. Also, of course, you actually notice that my character, this dude over here, he's called Volt. He is a Warframe. That's what they're called, basically. These guys, the classes or characters, they're called Warframes. So, obviously, there are many Warframes, each one with its own capabilities. So I'm gonna go here where you can, basically where is your arsenal. And I'm gonna show you, basically here is where your, is basically, they're called Tenno, I think, or Warframes. Tenno or Warframes. I think it's Tenno in their language or something like that. So if you go here and go equipped, you can see here there are a variety of other Warframes that you can actually have. And there's actually quite a few. And some of them are pretty cool looking, like, yeah, this dude over here. I really like this dude, Necros. I really want to get my hands on him, but I have absolutely no idea how. This guy as well is pretty cool. Look at this dude. He's like the paladin of the Warframes. He's pretty cool. I'm trying to get this guy, but he's very hard to get. This dude over here, Rhino, I'm gonna be able to get my hands on him very soon. I just have to wait until he's crafted. This one over here, I actually want to get this one afterwards, because it's very good for when playing with other people. Yeah, there are a load of Warframes which you can actually get your hands on, but you can't really get them. You can't really get them that easily. You can actually see they have a price in which you have to get them. If you want to get them immediately, then you have to consume that amount of price. If you see on the top bottom left, on the left corner, on the top bottom, you'll see that I have 25 something credits, and there's another thing on its right, which says 8. That is my platinum. Platinum can only be acquired through real money, so you have to buy platinum to get it. And you can use platinum to basically purchase, you know, anything that you want, and when you purchase it, it's yours. But you know, it's basically you get it immediately. You get it immediately, but you know, it consumes real money. And even though everything, like every single character here, can be acquired without that, you can acquire each single character without spending a single cent. It takes a lot of farming and a lot of time and a lot of patience, basically. The amount of time it takes to create Warframes is kind of insane, but you know, it's better than just spending actual real life money. So yeah, you can acquire a certain character, like I have here, Volt. You can rank them up and level them up to make them stronger. So you can also acquire weapons. The only one thing that you can also have like companions. You have melee weapons, second-rate weapons. There is of course a limit to how many things you can actually have, how many Warframes, which this is the one thing that I didn't like about this game. You see here, you can see I have my character, Volt, and I can also have 2 more Warframes. I have 2 more Warframes. That's the amount of limit that I can actually have. I think you start off with just the 2, but I was able to use a small amount of platinum, which I already have. I was given by the game to unlock another open slot, which allows me to have 2 more Warframes. So yeah, you can only have up to a maximum of, I think, 2 Warframes, 2 characters, which I think really sucks, because I can sell my previous one to unlock a slot, but you know, what if he's one of my favorites? What if I want to keep him, you know? You can only acquire more of these if you use more platinum, which requires real money, which I think is the downside of this game. Like everything else can be acquired simply by farming and waiting, but this particular thing requires to have many things. You need real money, which is probably the downside of this game. That said, it does have a lot to offer. I'm kind of in between the borderlands between liking it for what it has to offer, for everything that it does offer, and disliking it for everything that it confines you, it holds you, and it limits how many things you can have unless you actually pay. Which is kind of the point of this game, because it's actually free. You can just download it for free and it's there. Oh, hello. Oh, Yeah, I'm also growing a Kubro, which is a dog or something. It's kind of like an assault dog. It takes a lot of time to actually before it's actually done. As you can see, I need to wait 19 more hours. I had to wait for at least a day plus something before it actually hatches from an egg, and now you have to wait until it matures before you can actually take it to battle. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, look at it! Oh, a big shout out to my friends who were able to tell me how to make this guy. He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh. Anyways, yeah. Before I'll drown myself into the cuteness of the thing. Anyways, so yeah, here you have. I believe I said it. Did I say this? I kind of completely forgotten. Yeah, here is mods. You can actually upgrade yourself in your Warframe by giving this specific mods. I don't know how this thing works yet. Like I said, I haven't been playing this game for too long, so I'm still learning things as I go. But yeah, so I have been able to put together another Warframe, another character so I can play with. And as you can see, where is he here? As you can see, he needs 2 more days and 9 hours before he's actually ready. He actually needs like, I think it was 3 days, that's 72 hours, before he is ready for me to use him after I crafted him. You can rush him, but you need platinum. You need to use platinum to rush him, to get him immediately. So otherwise you have to wait for 3 days. That's an insane amount of time to wait. I don't exactly understand what people were thinking, what the developers were thinking when they were doing this, but seriously, waiting for 3 days just so we can play with another Warframe, which is probably one of the things that people will want to get their hands on. Like, you know, you're gonna want to get new characters, to be able to play with, you know, to play with them, to level them up, to have them. That's kind of the fun side of this game, to get the items and use them. But it takes an enormous amount of time before they're actually built, which is kind of annoying. It's a bit, you know, it's the annoying side of this game, and it's not really, you know, it's the downside of this game. I find it to be the downside of this game. But yeah, this is a small introduction of this game. Even though it does have a lot into it, it does have its downsides as far as, you know, developers trying to get cash and stuff. But it is actually, this game can be acquired completely free. You can download it immediately as soon as you have your PlayStation 4. Just go to the PlayStation Store and search for Warframe. And you also don't need a PlayStation Plus to play with other people. You can actually play without having a PlayStation Plus. So feel free to play with other people simply with that. Although you might have to have them in your friends list so you can actually talk to them. Because of, I think it's a local area network limitations or something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna stop this video here. I'm just gonna make this was just a small introduction to the game itself. I might do some more missions, I might do some more in the future, I don't know. If you know more about this game or you can give me some tips, please do in the comments below, because I am kind of new actually. I've been playing it for a while. I do know how the basics go, but the most advanced things, the most advanced strategies, I still don't know much about. If you do like this this game and you find it interesting, then feel free to also, like, you know, join in for a few other videos and tell me that if you want me to make some more, just you know, to see more about what this game can do. Because I'm going to be doing like an in-depth analysis of this game, because like most people just jump into the action, so I decided to do like a, you know, a dedicated thing to see more of what this game is and what it has to offer, if it's actually worth it. So yeah, I think I'll save it from here. I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you join me in my next videos, because this game is promising, even though it has its downsides, but it seems kind of, it works pretty well, so to speak. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope to see you in my next video, and I'll see you later. Bye!